most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Sprint 2 with a great start from the front runners at the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field is behind. Another old lead through one already. Davison and Sinka wanting to try and get right on the tail of Doug Brown. As a rolling was fighting at the front of the lead as well. Phase there, Katakazina.
Yes, you did.
Labouring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. We're not going to stop. Shane Ratcliffe fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway. James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stone Street on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say it, Sinka. Off of Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punching straight into the wall on the left hand. And we're underway at Suzuka for the final race of the season. It's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners. Building behind.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Tuesday night broadcast. We are bringing you tonight the Warren Brown V8 Supercar Championship at the legendary Red Bull Ring. No, not the Hungara like I had written on YouTube earlier on, at the Red Bull Ring. We are going to have a lot of fun. Tonight we are bringing you some amazing drivers that are going to be crazy enough to do a triple 30 super sprint tonight. We have got 30 minutes plus 30 minutes, 20 minutes plus 20 minutes plus 20 minutes, so 320s with a reverse top 20 and a reverse top 5. Weather out there tonight is going to be nice and cool. It's going to be 19 degrees. Track temperature is 20 degrees. We are got a 4.28 kilometre circuit, the legendary track in Spielberg, and you can see that it is going to be 100% fuel, and it's going to be mild wind from the west and nothing too spectacular out there, which means no rain, which is all we need, because if we had any more, it would be absolutely mucho crazy from the last week, taking it to this week. Let's have a look at the scores on the board. Let's see where everyone is with the title fights. We're going to start it out with the AMs. We're going to have a look at the boys, and they are sitting up there at the moment. Brett Taylor has got himself up to the pointy end for EWT. Feature that we have been waiting as a fan of Mr. Brett Taylor for some time. He's won a few races now. We've had him in the room. He's one of the characters we'd love to interview. Brett Taylor from EWT Racing with 501 points, 446 after the drop round. Leads Mason Martin, the young fella, by 7 points from Pacific Esports Racing. In third place, we have Scotty Weston, EWT Racing, Brett Taylor's teammate, a further 5 points behind. We have got nothing more than 12 points separating the top 3 for the title fight, and tonight is round 6. Let's have a look at the rest of them. We've got Chris Tomlin there from LCR in 4th place. Reg James from WKMP Sim Sports in 5th. Michael Quash in 6th place from TMX Transport. In 7th place, Di Feldman, the leading performance sim racing driver in the AMS, in 7th place. 8th place, Martin Lipsky from Tulip Racing. 9th place, Alan Mazzaroli from Tulip Racing. 10th place is Stevie Martin from Pacific Esport Racing, and 11th place is Leon Amos from Sim Racing Brotherhood. 12th place is John Van Ray from WKMP Sim Sports. 13th place, Rob Baxter from CX2 Reality Charters. 14th place, Marty Hughes from Civic Esports. 15th place is Aaron Smith, and 16th place is Jack Ailsley from Placebo International Sim Sports. That is your AM standing as we see it. Let's switch it over to the Pro-Ams and have a look at how these boys have gone. It has been an epic start to the season, and the season is just past the halfway mark, so we are into the final half. The Pro-Ams, as we see them at the moment, is Blake Urquhart from Pacific Esports Racing. Again, an amazing fight in the top 4. From Pacific Port East Racing, Blake is leading by 6 points at 584 points after the drop round. Travis Daly from M1 Racing has got himself in 2nd place, 6 points behind. And my own Brandon Levin from SRW Motorsports is sitting in 9th place, and he missed the round last week, so some critical points lost there by Brandon. Then we have the rest of the field 100 points behind. Jacob Trainer from Sim Brotherhood in 4th place. Pete Settler from Angry Birds Racing in 5th place. Daniel Clutterbucks from TMX Transform in 6th place. 7th place is Craig Healy from ENT Racing. 8th place is Christopher Blanchard from WKMP Sim Sports. 9th place is Jeremy Bush from Locked On Lands Racing. 10th place is John Gallen from Pacific Esports Racing. 11th place is Andrew Cowan from Performance Sim Racing. 12th place is Troy Dooley from Performance Sim Racing. 13th, Tim Miles from Sim Racing Brotherhood. 14th place is Ernie Toth from WKMP Sim Racing, and 5th place is Mitchie Noble from Sim Brotherhood. 16th place is Stevie Daniels from LCR Esports. 17th place, Jordan Williams from Dark Horse Racing. 18th place, David Duddle from WKMP. 19th place, Blake Gallen from Pacific Esports Racing. Wow, that's a mouthful, and these boys are about to come out for qualies. Now they have. Let's rush through the pros and go through and get this list done all the way through. The pros, ladies and gentlemen, the pointy end of it all is taking a bit of a lead there. We've got James Spott from the Chief Esports team. Got himself up to 737, completely dominated last week and had a spectacular round. He is now 82 points clear of Ryan Mueller from Pacific Esports Racing. And behind him is a battle for second and third. Will Buchanan from IRacing Revolution Racing is 1 point behind him. And then we have Will Buchanan, Lukey Page, Privateer, 31 points behind him as well. It continues down the track from there, from Ryan Nielsen from BAR, Alex Azikas from Murray Performance Racing, Jack Snow from Project 62, Billy Mole from WKPC, Peter Pav, Pacific Esports Racing, then 10th place, Leon Leonage from Phoenix Racing Team. 11th place is Jace Douglas from Murray Performance Racing. 12th is Stevie Banks from Pacific Esports Racing. 13th place is Blake Warboys from Warboys Motorsports WKMP Sim Sports. 14th place is Troy Stone Street from WK Sim Sports. 15th place, Willie Morgan from Pacific Esports. And 16th place, Oliver Patterson from WKMP Sim Sport. Wow. That is a list of drivers and a half, and the track is already filling up, and the times are already cracking out there as well. Welcome to the room, Mr. Watson, and behind the screens, Kobe is pushing the buttons as well. What's the thoughts tonight, mate?
The thoughts are, breathe, Steve, breathe. Take a deep breath. Yeah.
Who would have thought I just woke up, eh?
Yeah. The thoughts are, I'm looking forward to this one. You know, these Grade 1 circuits, they always tend to put on some incredible shows and cars that aren't Formula 1 cars. And since the Rebel Wing does put on some pretty good shows with the F1 cars, you know that we're definitely going to be in with a good show for these ones. You know, there's a lot of passing opportunities at this place. A lot of opportunities to get the air raid siren going for the dive bombs, especially down into turn 3. Which is actually what you would think is turn 2, you know, the hairpin down here, but the curve that you get up to in this section of the track, this little curve right here, that's actually considered turn 2 for those that might not know and assume that it's not. But yeah, turn 3 is a huge dive bomb section, and then down into turn 4 as well. Oh yeah, we'll probably see a few of that too. So yeah, if they can make these overtaking spots work in an F1 car, I think we're going to be in for some crazy overtaking and a lot of moves here with these things.
Yep, I agree thoroughly with everything you said. I think it's going to be spectacular no matter what happens out there. The viewers, if you're out there, please like, subscribe, hit that little notification button, and let's have a chat. The chat is quiet tonight, even though there's a considerable amount of people out there already. Qualifying, we are into the 10-minute mark, and we are seeing some great times already. John Gallen is up the pointy end with a 131.650, equaling with his teammate with a 131.650 for Ryan Mueller. Brandon Lemon back on track with a 131.73. Jax Nova 131.875. Let's have a look how far down it takes us. All the way down to 10th. No, it takes us all the way down to 12th place to get us down to the 2-second mark. So it's 1 second mark. So that's very, very close to the pointy end. I don't know, mate. A lot of these boys have been out on this track. I don't think we're going to have a surprise on amount of carnage level it's going to be. Maybe the knowledge of the track will keep it a bit cleaner than we expect it. But I don't know. What's your thinking on the format tonight, mate?
Well, I'm looking forward to it. You know, if you watch on Thursdays, you're not going to be too unfamiliar with this super sprint format, because that's what we always do for the GR86s. And if you don't watch on Thursdays, boy, what are you doing? Tune in on Thursdays too. But
too true, mate. Yeah. Too true. Because you know what? It is. There isn't a night Well, there is a night. There is nights there isn't action, and it's Monday and Friday and Saturday night because the rest of the nights are action with SRW, and you can't miss it. The driving has been off its nut this season. Every season it just gets better and better, and we're loving it because the action is at a foot all the time. You just can't miss it. It's ridiculous. And if you've watched the 86s, you've seen what the Super Sprint's like. You've seen the passing and the desperation of the moves. And it's going to be out and full shine tonight. And the thing is, some of these drivers do drive the GR86s as well. You know, the likes of Levin out there, Douglas gets out there. Who else that I'm looking at the moment gets out there? Oh, it's actually not that many, which is quite... Alex Zekas does, Chris Tomlin does. So there is only about a handful, really, but which is surprising to me because I thought it'd be a lot more. But yeah, it's those guys are going to have a little bit of an advantage at the moment.
Absolutely, and I feel like this is going to be. It's going to feel like a GR86 race because I get the feeling that the cars will be fairly draft locked here. You know, this is a very high-speed circuit, so I feel like the draft will play a pretty decent role in tonight's festivities, and we see how the GR86s go at draft tracks and how exciting those are. So yeah, buckle up.
Definitely buckle up, and definitely let's have a go around the track. Let's pick a driver, Kobe, downstairs, and let's go a bit of a look at this track and how it goes with the V8 and these amazing cars. We've got James Scott, the legend himself, coming down after corner one, coming down to it's a soft left-hander. And this is a great spot for passing. A lot of people will try to get right here underneath. We'll see a bit of over and under as well because you can take it out wide and try to rotate the car a bit quicker. The way these guys rotate these cars is absolutely mind-blowing. A little bit of brakes, a little bit of acceleration, and the slip angle is just perfect. This corner here is critical. Getting the exit across here, getting not too much dirt underneath the tyres, and getting back to this left-hand apex to get the pace down coming through here. You want to stay off that dirt as much as possible and stay off it on the left here and just fly down this section here. Then this is the pit stop on the right-hand side. That's going to be a critical point. Coming here across the right, cars entering. Getting the exit and enters right here. Across these bumps, not taking too much, but not taking not enough because you end up out here on the grass and you end up on the outer part and losing maybe even a slowdown. But that is basically it, and that's how quick it is. It is absolutely crazy. That is a 58-second lap, so it takes a minute. It is no jokes, super fast.
And don't forget, since this is a Grade 1 circuit, that means we get silly and overcomplicated track limits. So that's something that everyone's going to have to worry about, especially on that next to last corner. Like, you see the F1 cars struggle with it all the time, and those are a lot better through corners than one of these fire-breathing dragons. So we're going to see a lot of guys go over that line, trigger that 1X, and that's going to make things pretty difficult for everyone as these races go on.
Yeah, well, I totally agree. It's the heat level in the drivers as well will go up. So we'll see what happens with that. But also the desperation, the reverse top 10 and the reverse top 5 for the feature. I'll be driving blind tonight because SDK will not connect to the live timing, which is awesome. So I'm going to be relying on Kobe's times up on the screen tonight, and hopefully that will keep me out of trouble. But have a look at the moment, viewers. We've got James Scott with a 1:31.060. He's got himself just before Johnny Gallen. He's got himself up the pointy end with 4 minutes to go. Remember, this is a super sprint, so this will cut off at the 15-minute mark. It'll just drop like a hammer. There'll be no completion of the run. Ryan Mueller, teammate. Wow, what the hell? Not sure what's happened there.
Oh,
Chase Douglas has called that in. He's called that in. I'm not sure what exactly happened there, but we'll find out at some point, which is it's a shame to get an incident so early. But Ryan Mueller, 131.650, and John Gallen, 131.650 as well. So we're very, very close in the times already. Let's have a look at the full splits there. We are all the way down to, look at this. Where are we? 32s. So the 1 second mark, apart from James Scott, if we take James Scott out of the picture, the 1 second mark is going all the way down to about 17th place. But James Scott is 6/10. 6/10 faster than anybody on track at the moment. Wow.
yeah, and I'm guessing those Pelican cars are running the exact same setup since they were able to put in the exact same time there with Gallen and Mueller.
Yeah, you'd think so, but not now. Mueller has said, Johnny, get out of my shadow. I'm just going to take that one step further, and he's got himself into
By
second
300.
place. Yeah, by 300s, exactly. And Brandon Letham is 300s behind Johnny Gallen, which is pretty spectacular. Then we've got it just under second. Okay, 777 has got himself a warning.
Travis Daly. So is that
Yeah.
for the incident with Douglas there, you reckon?
Sorry, mate. I was just listening to RC then. Repeat.
I said, you reckon that's for the incident with Jake Douglas about a minute ago?
100%. We can have a look at it. So both got a slap on the wrists. Travis Daly got a slap on the wrist for his rejoin, but Jace Douglas also got a slap on his wrist for not avoiding contact and continue to drive into the back of the car as well. So he was told, look, in future, yes, call it in. It would have been impeding, but there is no need to plough through the guy to prove the point, basically. But anyway, that is racing out there, and have a look at that. We've got 1 minute and a half left, viewers. James Scott, is he going to crack the 131s tonight? Is he going to get into the 130s? I reckon he will, mate. He's what's that, 5/1000th of a second. Ryan Mueller in second place. Johnny Gallen third, Brandon Levin fourth, Ricky Page in fifth, Will Buchanan sixth, Blake Urquhart seventh, Jeff Nove eighth, and Ryan Nielsen ninth. So we're looking at some spectacular times already. Oh, Alex Azikas has slammed the new JMR logo into the wall, giving it some extra colour, that being the fiberglass showing through. Scotty Weston, who is sitting third in the title of the AMS at the moment, and he's battling it out with his compatriot, Brett Taylor. And Brett Taylor, where is the man today? Where is he? Can I see him? Is he on track?
Yeah, it looks like he's in 20th.
Oh, yes, there he is in 20th. I was going to say, you can't be fighting for a title and all of a sudden not show up. Oh, Ryan Mueller's hit the wall as he's parked it. Stevie Martin's out there now, setting some cracking pace. My cat's meowing at me. Can you hear this?
No, but I wish I could.
She's trying to get my attention for some reason. Maybe there's a ghost in the room. Who knows? The lads still got a few seconds left. It's going to go the chop right now. Go bang goes the hammer. And it looks like that's what we have, ladies and gents. Woo-hoo. We are going to have a cracking time here at Red Bull. I'd love to drive that inner go-kart circuit. I reckon that'd be pretty fun as well.
Especially if you're driving these cars.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Have a look at that. There's a few Pelicans out there, mate. And it could be feeding time because James Scott is surrounded by them. We've got James Scott in the top step, got himself to pole position tonight for qualifying for the Warren Brown V8 Supercar Championship. He is leading Ryan Mueller in second place by 6/10 behind him. And then John Gallen, his teammate, what's that? That's 3/100ths behind Ryan. Brandon Levin is a further 3/100ths behind them as well. So the top four, apart from James Scott 6/10, is very, very close. Then we're followed by Will Buchanan in 5th place, Lukey Page in 6th, Blake Urquhart from PER in 7th place, Jax Nova in 8th, Ryan Nielsen in 9th, and Stevie Banks from PER in 10th. That's the team owner. These boys are already gritting up. I better hurry up, mate. Travis Daly in 11th. 12th is Johnny Benash. 13th is Jace Douglas. 14th is Troy Dooley. 15th place, Jacob Trainer. 16th, Scotty Weston. 17th place, Alex Azekas. 18th place, Peter Pavlovich. 19th, Mason Martin. 20th, Brett Taylor. As we flip it over, Petey Sattler is in 21st, 22nd, Alan Mullins are rolling, 23rd is Robbie Baxter, 24th is Stevie Martin, 25th is Andrew Cowan, 26th place is Matt Day, 27th Tim Miles, and 28th Jordan Williams, 29th Martin Lipsky, 30th place Chrissy Tomlin. How many more have we got left? We've got more. Aaron Smith at 31st, and we have Kevin Wakefield is our safety car driver. We have got our race director tonight is Greggy Barber, and I'm on the screen for some reason, but our race steward is Tyson McAvoy, and we are ready to rock and roll. I'm going to leave my camera in the mid-pack on Scotty Weston. Leave it on 3, so it's nice and big. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gritting up. We've got a few seconds to go, and we will go for a 20-minute sprint race tonight. We have got 320s. First 20 will be a top 10 reverse. Second will be a top 5. The Warren and Brown VA Supercar Championship on Tuesday nights, brought to you by SRW Broadcasting, is ready to go. The engines are revving. A few more people ready to sit down, and we are going to burn rubber, and it's going to be hectic. At the pace that James Scott has got tonight, he probably will get some backmarker interference as he gets through the 20-minute part of the cycle. It's going to be absolutely epic. Keep your eyes open, like and subscribe. Get ready for some running. We are waiting for the lights to go, and they're teasing me like the wife is with a beautiful smelling dinner in front of me. We are go. The lights are green. We are off. Everyone has taken off sensationally. Ladies and gentlemen, the Warren and Brown Tools Super Sprint tonight at Redbull Ring is off. James Scott has got the order going fantastically. Ryan Mueller's tucked in front of Johnny Gallen. Oh, we've got a rotator, a JMR car in the background there, but we've got Mueller and Scotty Weston taken off from the pack. Johnny Gallen and Brandon Levin have all just been left behind. They've been left behind by a second and a half off that start, but Ryan Mueller is tagging on the back. The back markers are coming through. If you can see them on the bottom camera, they're going side by side, 2 wide already. Have a look at the stampede of Mustangs and Chevs. Brandon Levin's gone round as well. Out of 4th place, he's had a bit of a love tap from behind and been rotated as they come down the main straight. He's not going to be a happy man after some really good qualifying run across the top of the Red Bull Ring. That car does look spectacular, though. James Scott, he's got himself out to this back end of the track, just kissing the dirt. He's coming through 2 wide. We've got 2 wide there by Ryan Nielsen and Jax Nova by the look of it. And they're both going 2 wide, taking each other. Ryan is taking the inside line, a bit more dirt than he'd want to, but he's got the overlap done and getting through to the pointy end. The rest of the field is slowly starting to settle in to a snake line, and then we're going to see people just making the slightest errors for the passing. The critical passing is done now. Here's the replay of Levin. He's being nudged now. He's got nowhere to go, and he's just been smothered by that car a couple of times by the look of it. I'd say that I'm not sure who that other car is because the paints aren't coming up properly. Who is that? So let's have we're looking back at it now. Here's Jace Douglas's incident. So he's come out. Oh, he might have got a bit of love from the rear end there.
Yeah, I couldn't quite tell who it was.
It's hard to tell with all the amount of cars that are around there and the bodies around there. But I'd say that Jace Douglas and Brandon Levin got a little bit of extra love there. But we are back there. Ryan Nielsen's leading the mid-pack through there. He's got Jax Nova and Daly and Banks coming through there, following down the back end corner. And in some spectacular form of late, his pace has been exceptional. Jax Nova's diving in underneath to get past Daly. Has done that nicely. The slightest bit of mistake that we are seeing, the slightest little bit of late braking, the slightest bit of going out wide is opening the doors for the boys. The action is afoot. There is everywhere. Where do you go? Robbie Baxter now here, replay. He's on the inside. Oh! Robbie's actually reacted to Cowie then and tucked in underneath that guy. So I'd say that Robbie might be getting a drive-through or a time penalty for that one. It looked like he was more interested in what Cowie was doing and tried to move across.
Yeah, I
Back on live.
think you pretty much nailed that.
Yeah. Jax Nova on the back of Ryan Nielsen. If you can leave the tower like that, Cobes, that'd be awesome because I've got no back-end SDK to look at, which would be fantastic. We can see that at the moment. We're with Ryan Nielsen in his black and green livery, still flying along. Who we got in front of them? In front of Ryan Nielsen was Blake Urquhart. So that must have been Urquhart that nobbled beside Brandon Levin. I couldn't hear the race control because I had it turned down. There we go. And we are in the 5-minute mark, 15 to go, with James Scott still being hunted down by Ryan Mueller on the bottom screen. You can see them still going for it. And he's hunting him down. He's not giving up any pace at all. He's making sure that if he does make a mistake, he'll be able to follow him through and hunt him down. Excuse me. If you're out there and you're watching anyone particular, I can see there's a few JMR boys out there, some PSR fans. Let us know who you want to see. We'll be more than happy to share, especially in the super sprints like this. It's very, very tight to come out and see. That's it. Cobes, I don't need to see the split screen, mate. As long as I can see the timing tower, I don't care.
Yeah, everything is single filed out a lot quicker than I was expecting.
Yeah, it did
a lot. Yeah, I figured they'd be a lot closer together. I guess the lap 1 incident with Levin really kind of jumbled everything up and separated.
Yeah, there's still the time gaps between them are still very close, but it's just that track. It's like if you don't have that gap, like the I'm not making sense, am I? The gap between each car is only about 3/10, 5/10, but they're all waiting for a mistake for someone else to happen because they've got nowhere to go. It's such a tight little track, isn't it?
Wait, we're supposed to be making sense here? Well, then what the hell am I doing here? I haven't made sense from day one.
Oh God Almighty! And then people, yeah, and then me. You look at me, and it's like, oh, look at that! Oh, they stand with each other. Looks like.
Oh no, Cowie! Oh, what happened? Did he?
Kamikaze Cowie. You know when someone stands in front of you and you slap them both with your hands from one ear and the other ear, and you slap them together. Here we go. Blake Urquhart, so that was correct. That was the one on Brandon Levin.
I don't think Cowie got hit. I think he just went over that long sausage curb on the exit and just completely upset the car under throttle.
He got snagged on a sausage. He must have been hungry. Alex Azekas is in the new livery there, as we can see him coming through. He's currently sitting in 11th place, having a cracking job. The young fella is had a little bit of bad luck in all series of late with incidents and stuff like that, but been driving very, very well. Very, very well. if memory serves me, in the 86s, he was doing exceptionally well in the wet and an all-wet pear-shaped in a couple of corners. Brett Taylor. Oh, he's calling that in. 175, lap 5. Who we got out there? I promised my RER boys I'd give them a cheer.
What?
Oh. Bit of extra love there. Who was that by? Couldn't quite see the car that it was behind, but he got a little bit of extra love coming through there. Hence, missing braking points is fairly critical, because if you either go wide or you knob with the guy in front of you. Brand 11 incident being looked at. Looked like he copped it. Yes, mate, looked at. And the driver, 281, got the drive-through. That we're seeing Blake coming from the drive-through right now. Looks like the race control training pace is caught up too, so which is good. Ricky Page there, he's got a bit of pressure there from Ryan Nielsen. Nielsen's coming out of that corner. Got a great little exit, and he's trampling down behind him at a mega pace. The gap between Scotty Weston and Ryan Mueller has opened up to 3 seconds, but this battle here, fighting for the minor spots, is heating up in a weapon of a way. Oh, 077. Calling about moving under brakes. Will Buchanan and Johnny Gallen on the bottom screen at the moment. They're fighting for the third step of the podium, while Ryan Mueller's got second step sewn up. But then we've got them coming back in the packs. Lukey Page and Ryan Nielsen having a cracker. 099, that's sounded like Jace Douglas.
Yep, and Jace is continuing to drive with a modified.
Yeah, he's got the front nose damaged. Ray Douglas, we haven't seen you for a while, Raymond. I hope it hasn't been me that's put you off, mate. Jace tonight's gone. No, it's not gone, man. We've got a super sprint tonight, so we've got 320, so he can still get himself back into some mega points as the race goes on. What we're looking at the moment with a reverse top 10, we've got Benash and Banks sitting on the front row as we speak. Dooley and Zekas are fighting for those minor spots for the reverse top 10 to get himself a pole position start. Lukey Page and Ryan Nielsen are still having their scrap on their own there. And we have got still Gallen and Will Buchanan having a crack on the bottom screen as well. Gallen is all over the back of him. Gallen, correct me if I'm wrong here, but Gallen has shown some critical pace in the last 2 weeks. He's been driving out of his skin. Back to some look. He's a previous season champion, so he's been driving really well the last few weeks. I'm really impressed.
Yeah, and it's nice to see because you could argue that John's kind of been the Dan Bartouche of this series, just getting some absolutely horrendous luck, getting caught up in about 1 million incidents and only a fraction of them his fault. So this is huge for him to actually be able to have a good run, and hopefully does not end up in a meteor shower on his car or some other unfortunate incidents coming his way. But I already got one commentator cursing tonight from another broadcast, and I don't want to continue it.
Yeah, Stevie Banks' team owner's got a lot of pressure there from Daly and Benash. They're all over the back of him, like letting him really stiff. But your comparison to Dan Bartouche is perfect, mate. I couldn't have put it better myself. They definitely both at that same sort of pace and level within these series. Oh, have a look at Benash. He's gone in there underneath Daly. Has he got it done? He has got it done, but Daly's not going to let it go just yet. There's a few critical corner braking spots coming up. Banksy has got a little bit of pressure relief there, but look at Benash and Daly. Benash is still trying to take now Banksy too, but this is going to be a spectacular run all the way through. That Pelican Mustang Chevrolet is looking actually quite nice. What's that? Chev Ford? Get that Ford in there, son.
Yeah, like we've talked about already a couple times, the Pelicans have some mega pace here at the Red Bull Ring. Do you reckon that Pelicans drink Red Bull? I mean, they must. They have wings.
It's definitely giving them wings. Oh, it's pretty. My wife's pretty sad when I laugh at my own jokes, but you know what? Hopefully my laughter increases and it spreads it to the viewers as well.
Oh,
God.
It definitely will. We're counting awkward, confused laughter, right?
Yeah, exactly. Let's go. These boys just need to keep going for another 7 minutes at this current pace. James Scott is just got it. Look, he's got it right now where he wants it, yeah? But in this track, he's got to be really careful in the first 2 laps because that's the critical laps, yeah? Keeping it. Here we go, 138. That's Jay Williams. Failure to hold brakes. What I was going to say is reverse top 10. James Scott's going to work his way through with Ryan Mueller from that position. So start's going to be perfect, but also there's not a lot of room on this track as well in the first 2 laps. You got to pick and choose your battles. If they go for it, they might make some amazing passes, but if they don't, it's going to be all over Red Rover. As we see Ryan Mueller. Oh no! Going past. Oh, Ryan Mueller going past the back marker. As Alan Mazzaroli hit a Code Brown, rotated the rear end. Don't know how he held on to it. And Chase Douglas nearly got more rotoplasty. At the moment, his car looks like the front end of a Transformer more than a Chevrolet. And is he in a Chev?
Yeah.
No, that's a Mustang, yeah? I'm sure as hell his dad wouldn't let him drive a Chev. Oh, it is. Ray Douglas, what's he doing driving a Chev, mate? Come on. Oh, hooly dooly. That should be a Mustang there, Chase Douglas. Anyway, we'll leave that for another topic of discussion. But poor Jace has had a bit of bad luck tonight too.
Yeah, you mentioned Transformer. He looks like Bumblebee from the movies had a horrible, horrible accident.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Baxter when he got distracted by Cowie on the left-hand side. Oh, I tell you what, viewers, I just slammed the solo. First crusher. The only thing was missing was the vodka. Alrighty. Back to some action. Where are we going to look for it? Who wants to see it? Who wants to know? It is everywhere. Still going crazy. Bottom screen, Scotty Weston, Peter Pav, Jacob Trainer, Blake Urquhart are battling down there at the moment. Having a bit of fun. Stevie Banks has still got the pressure on at the moment by Johnny Benash. Benash has got the bit between the teeth and he is whacking that horse like crazy and going for it. The boys down the back there, Peter Pav, who's had a quiet season this season, Mr. Watson. He hasn't had a massive impact like he did last season, but consistency has been his key so far. Johnny Gallen, Pro-Am, sitting in 4th place. What a stellar move tonight.
Yeah, he's like miles ahead of his next Pro-Am counterpart, Travis Daly. This is a dominating performance in the Pro-Am category for Jonathan Gallen, and overall too, P4.
He's there. He's on the screen now as well.
Yeah,
he's chasing down Buchanan, and he's going to look on the inside. Oh, he's thought seconds about it. Great spot to have a crack at it, and it looks like he's right on the back of him. He's only a tenth or so off the back of him there. He's got some mega pace tonight. Maybe the Pelicans have changed setups, or they've got a setup update that's working really well, because there's agreeing with John Gallen's driving style. And have a look at the pace. Is he going to have a crack down to the last corner and try to get something happen to the first corner? He's got to be as close as possible as they both disappear, because they come over the hill. Nice bit of driving. They're coming down the right, passing the pit entrance. Under the brakes, Gallen's putting the pressure on. He's right up there, only about a tenth or so behind him. Is the draft going to be powerful enough? Is he going to be able to make something out of it? It's not too much of a gap there. He's not close enough at the moment. Will he get him under brakes here and get closer again, and then get him at the next big braking point? We'll have a look at them as they're coming through. But I tell you what, they've got the boys behind them slowly catching them as well.
Yeah, and as they start to battle more and more, they're going to catch more and more, so they do have to keep that in mind, although with only 2.5 minutes left to go, I don't think they're going to be that much of an issue.
I think Jace Douglas is doing an iRacing drive-through, I think my gut's telling me, for track limit points. But Scotty... Tell you what, these battles, Scotty Weston and oh man, what's his name? Peter Pavlovich is heating up. Scotty Weston's having a look, and then we've got the little purple beast of Jacob Trainer. It is Trainer, isn't it? Yep.
Yeah.
Good. I've got it right. Jacob Trainer. He's putting a lot of pressure on there. Jacob's had some mega pace last week in the wet until he didn't. And it all went pear-shaped on him. But Buchanan, in the last few minutes, we've got a minute and a half, so probably about a lap left in this one at the moment, boys and girls. I haven't seen Barney come out. Let's have a look if he's out at the moment. Is he waving his flag? Barney, are you doing your job? No, he's not. Are we on the final lap? We must be after this one. But the minor points are coming for third place. Third place by Will Buchanan and John Gallen. They're fighting it out like crazy for that minor spot. But at the moment, reverse top 10. Travis Daly and Johnny Benash are in the key positions. Stevie Banks and Benash are fighting it at the moment. Oh, look at Benash taking all the way up underneath him. Is he going to be able to get a pass done? Banks, he's got the inside line. Is there no over and under? But Nash has tried to get the car rotated earlier to get the foot down, but he looked like he bogged it down, and Banksy just got the run out of there beautifully.
But Nash caught the sausage curb on the apex. He knackered it, and that absolutely killed his run.
Oh, here we go. Is this James Scott coming over the line? Is this the final lap? I'm not sure. It's coming around the back end. Surely it's got to be the white flag. Coming through, but ladies and gentlemen, Mr. James Scott is crossing the last corner as he comes around for the Heat 1 of the Warren and Brown V8 Supercars Championship. Whoa, he's just crossed it just before it went over the timeline, so he's going to go for another one. This is the final lap. This is going to be a lot of fun. Podium spots are still up for grabs, as you can see, and also reverse top 10. Ryan Mueller has got second place sewn up. He is in no man's land. 8 seconds off James Scott and 8 seconds off Will Buchanan. Buchanan and Gallen are still fighting for the minor premier. That's what you can see here on the bottom screen. They are fighting like crazy. Buchanan, actually, Gallen, no. That's Stevie Banks, sorry. Oh, man, you had me going there. I thought that was Buchanan and Gallen at what places then. But Stevie Banks under pressure.
Isn't it wild that we have the exact same schemes in 2 different battles? It is a nightmare for us.
Yeah, he's got him. He's got a great exit this time. The move that Benash was trying before on Banks has finally paid off. He's got the under brakes. Is Banksy going to be able to keep the momentum coming through? Maybe get it over under. He's gone a little bit wider to the entrance. No, he's not going to make it done. Great bit of work there by Benash. He's been trying that move for a couple of laps now, and it stalled at the one before, but he got it done this time. And Mr. Daly has followed them through too. So that's not a bad move, actually. It's not a bad move at all, because that puts Banks and Daly on the front row of the grid.
Yeah, that's the silver lining for Banks.
We missed the race leader coming across, and we got James Scott coming across, getting the podium spot. He is the winner of the first heat. Then we got second coming through, Ryan Mueller for the Pelicans. Will Buchanan has taken it across the line for third step on the grid for John Gallen in fourth and Ryan Nielsen fifth. Lukey Page sixth, Jake Snova in seventh, Jay Benash in ninth, and in eighth, and Stevie Banks in ninth, and Troy Daly in 10th. Your reverse top 10 is looking spectacular. The action is afoot everywhere except for the very pointy end, because this guy is an absolute master that you're watching at the moment. The way he drives around this place is unreal. Mazzaroli finished with unserved filled black flag. I'm not sure what filled means.
So it's the rolled black flag when you get a slowdown. So it looks like he still had a slowdown that he didn't fully serve when it crossed the line, and looks like he got an automatic black flag from iRacing.
Yep, that's going to suck big ones there for him. But the results were spectacular. And we're going to see reverse top 10. Few points penalties coming out too, mate. 0.056. That's Pete Sadler. He's got himself some temp championship points. (1-6). Mason Martin also got a 10-point penalty for contact as well. All right, we're going to skip the warm-up. We're skipping the warm-up. Cowie has moved it to the forward instead of the rear one. But anyway, we can't even see the thing because it's got straight to warm-up, isn't it? Yep, we can't even show the you can bring it back? All right, cool. We're going to bring it back, ladies and gents, so we can see the winner is James Scott there in first place from the Big Chiefs. In second place, Ryan Mueller from PR. Third place, Will Buchanan from, I can't remember who Buchanan is with, but he needs to update his thing. Fourth place is Johnny Gallen from PR, who's had a spectacular fight there with Will all the way through. Ryan Nielsen took out a fifth place, and so did Lukey Page in sixth. Jax Nova seventh, and we saw a fantastic battle there tonight for eighth and ninth place for Johnny Benash and Stevie Banks, and 10th place Travis Daly. Travis Daly and Stevie Banks are the pole position. They are on the first row for the reverse top 10. Ladies and gentlemen, then we have Alex Azikas from Murray Performance in 11th place. 12th place is Troy Dooley from Performance Racing. 13th place, Peter Pat from PR. 14th place from Jacob Trainer from SRB. 15th place, Scotty Weston from NWT. And 16th place from Blake Urquhart from PR. And 17th from Peter Sadler. And 18th place from Mason Martin from PR. And 19th place from Stephen Martin from PR. 20th place is Tim Miles from SRB. And let's keep going down there. Brandon Levin, after being rotated and had a fantastic start all the way down to 21st place. He'll be cursing Brandon Will from Team SRW Motorsports. Chrissy Tomlin in 22nd place from LCR Esports. Brett Taylor, 23rd for EWT. Some critical points lost there to his teammate for the title fight there. So he's got to come back and vindict himself. Martin Lipsky from Tulip Racing, 24th. Jordan Williams from Dark Horse Racing, 25th. Jace Douglas from Murray Performance, 26th place. Andrew Cowan from Performance Sim Racing in 27th. Robbie Baxter from CX in 28th. Aaron Smith in 29th. Alan Mazzaroli from Tulip in 30th place. Matt Day in 31st, and there are the rest of the boys down there. Looks like I stuffed up the session again. There'll be only one more race, unfortunately. Oh, what the? Okay, so we've gone from 220s. Is this going to be a 40 coming up?
No, that'll be 220. Thinkers, sorry for crashing the broadcast, but yeah, looks like I made a mistake and one car went through from the main to the feature, so that meant the B main got skipped, which is, yeah, I triple checked it, but unfortunately I stuffed it up, so it'll just be one more 20-minute race. Points are as if they're 20-minute races.
That's all right. It's all good. We'll continue with that. It's all good for us because we get to have some fun no matter what, mate. So it's not a biggie. It's still 40 minutes of sensational racing. and the reverse top 10 is going to make it even more spectacular. And on this tight track, we are going to see some mega passing tonight. So we're going to have to be on our tippy toes to see this passing down here, Cobes. I'll have my camera focused on the big chief himself.
Yeah, and to give some context and kind of be devil's advocate for Cowie, as a league owner of myself who deals with races that also use a somewhat similar format. Yeah, setting these sessions up is witchcraft sometimes. You think that it's set up properly, absolutely no issues, and then all of a sudden, hang on, why is the track upside down? It just doesn't make any sense. And you feel like you're taking crazy pills when you're like, I checked it, this should have been fine, what happened? Sometimes it happens.
Look, you know, doo-doos happen because it's, what is it? It's 8:47. I can't say the other word just yet. Yeah, it is what it is. But you know what? It's just like, that's live broadcasting, live racing, you know, that's it. All these sort of things happen, but it does not matter. It does not matter. Oh, but what it does matter is it's changed the race layout. So what it's done is, instead of going reverse top 10, it's changed it to the reverse top 5. So what it's done, it's given us Ryan Nielsen in first row beside Johnny Gallen, and then second row Will Buchanan beside Ryan Mueller. Third row James Scott and Lukey Page. So it's skipped the top 10 reverse to a top 5 reverse. So that's going to make it a little bit easier for James Scott for a 20-minute run. But nevertheless, a lot of fun. It's going to be a matter of will Ryan Mueller be able to get a run off the inside line, because I think the even numbers are on the inside line. Yes, they are, yep. So he's got the inside line on James Scott. He's got to get the same sort of start and get right up beside him so he can get James Scott pushed out wide and get that entry into the corner. Or James Scott, first lap, hanging out wide and take as much of the track limits as possible and maintain the pace coming through that corner. It's going to be spectacular. It's going to be fun.
Yes, it is.
Oh, Ray Douglas, he's gone team orders, Sinka. Cooper Murray drives a Chev, so the boss makes the call. Oh, you got to suck when that happens, eh? It's all good. I'll let my boys drive whatever they want, but they also do whatever they want as well, because I'm pretty slack. But we'll talk about it a bit later. Mr. James Scott's got a new role in the Team SRW Motorsport franchise. Do you like the way I put that, franchise?
I did, although I think you're talking about the wrong James. You said James Scott.
Did I? I meant James Watson. God, viewers will be going, what, Scott? What?
Yeah, don't worry, it's not that impressive. I'm not that big of a git, trust me.
Yeah, it's all good. You do a better job than me, that's for bloody sure. We've got a couple more spots we're waiting for viewers. They go all the way down to the very end. We've got Ryan Nielsen down at podium. We've seen him do this before. But Johnny Gallen, with tonight's pace, this is going to be spectacular. He has shown some killer pace tonight, so I'm expecting Johnny Gallen to get out here and really grind it with Ryan Mueller. So let's see how we go. See how the timing's going, and I can't see any of it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the final 20 for tonight for the Warren and Brown V8 Supercar Championship tonight at Redbull for our super sprint, which was not so super, but still a sprint round. We have got the engines revving. They're about to go. I can hear them slamming down. We're going to see the puff of smoke as they come out. We are green, green, green. We are going. We've got a fantastic start all the way up and down the field. Have a look already. Johnny Gallen and Nielsen are already touching bumpers, trying to get some supremacy through there. Also, Ryan Mueller and Will Buchanan having a bit of a love. Oh! Mr. James Scott nearly went all the way out wide to get around those boys. If I have a look at that, Ryan Mueller got some spectacular run off there, and he's already caught up to his teammate and may even get the pass done under brakes. It looks like he's going to get it done. Will John Gallen be able to tuck back in, or is he going to be forced out by Ryan Nielsen? Nielsen is right up beside him. He is pushing it and making sure he's getting the moments done.
Oh, no.
Will Buchanan as well. Look at this as he's getting a bit of a push and tug. There's not going to end early. Ryan Nielsen has got it done on the inside there on Gallen. So some really fair and nice bumping running through there. James Scott has got it past Will Buchanan while we're watching that. He's already working his way through. Ryan Mueller is hoping that the team behind him of Nielsen and Gallen will slow down Scott immensely so that he can get out there. That will be Gallen's job out there. Gallen is like 7 places up on the Pro-Ams underneath him, so he's got a long way to go to lose his championship points. But have a look at this already. Nielsen's trying to tuck in underneath him. He's following the inside right. That means, James Scott is trying to tuck in underneath him. Under brakes, Gallen broke probably a little bit earlier than what James Scott would prefer, but that's probably Gallen's natural line. But look how close he is underneath. Will Scott be able to take him underneath? He's going to have a good crack at it. Gallen is keeping the car out left. He is gone underneath him, and he's got the pace under brakes and smoothly done. Gallen does the honourable thing and doesn't fight it too hard or too dirty or anything like that. Just a nice clean drive there by Gallen. But Gallen's got the pressure of Buchanan now behind him. Buchanan's tucking in under his right wing. He's going to go under brakes. He's going to try to get under there, and he's got it done. Probably not as clean as he would liked, but he got it done. Gallen took the bump on the chin and kept going, but he's tucked in underneath him. Buchanan and Gallen fought for the last race, so Gallen's not going to give this up. He's going to get underneath him again. He's going to reverse it underneath brakes. He's got it done under brakes, beautifully done, tucked in underneath him. He's going to push Buchanan out wide and make the corner come through, and done an exceptional job there. Gallen is driving out of his skin tonight. And I'm looking at James Scott on the back of Nielsen. He's sniffing carbon monoxide through that exhaust, how close he is right now. And also the friction of that paint is going to be coming off in the fumes too.
Yeah, you saw James got a huge jump off the line. Like, you could visibly see how much quicker his car jumped off compared to everyone else. It was incredible.
He's definitely got his clutch hooked up properly now and doing extremely well. Ryan Nielsen just called something in. I'm not sure what he's called in, but is there not much going to happen now because he is going to get out-braked? Have a look at that. The difference in braking points there. Nielsen was almost like 10 metres before James Scott. Scott took a lot more pace out of that corner, and look at the tearaway he's done there. He has just ripped it out of that first corner and broke away from him by about 6/10. That was spectacular. Gallen fighting that back again. Gallen on the back of Buchanan. Buchanan locking it up. He's got a bit of problem there. Buchanan's got Lukey Page hovering behind him as well, waiting to take the scraps. Page is going to be all over the back of him, so the fight's going to spread out. Whew. What a race this has been. And we are already into the first 4 minutes. Whoa.
Yeah, it's going by quick. Just we're getting a few things radioed in right now.
Yeah. Bottom screen, Travis Daly fighting with Alex Azikas. He's got the JMR car. He's just taken it a little bit out wide. Looks like Travis Daly's trying to tuck it in, but hasn't quite got it done. Alex Azikas has got a lot of pressure there. He has got Travis Daly and Johnny Benash following him, and Scotty Weston. Where is our AM leader at the moment? Our AM leader is all the way down in 25th place. He has got himself past Lipsky, and he is the bottleneck behind there. He's chasing down Chris Tomlin at the moment, so he's got a lot of fun down the back part of the grid. Jace Douglas is all over the back of Stevie Banks as well, so they're having a lot of fun there. But Ryan Mueller has got the elbows out. He's got James Scott hunting him down, ladies and gents. 5 minutes in to the final 20. And this is going to be a tough one. Mueller is not going to make this easy, but the pace difference tonight is significant. James Scott, he just overcorrected that to avoid contact. James Scott's This has got 3 really epic braking zones, yeah. And James Scott under brakes is making up a lot of time. Have a look at this as he comes down the bottom of the hill.
All right.
That's all right. Our producer just goes, sorry.
Oh!
Trainer's lost the rear end and just crossed it over. Lucky to keep it off the wall and the cars beside him. Whew. Oh, my lordy. That was very close. Here's the pass we were talking about before, Ryan Mueller. Oh, we're back on live. Mueller has got the pressure at the moment. And let's have a look at the slight differences in lines and slight differences in braking points. We're seeing 3/10 at the moment. You can see it on the leaderboard, 3/10 as he comes under brakes here. Watch how much he creeps up. He loses a bit coming out of there, and then he'll gain a little bit coming into here. Ryan's rear end went a little bit loose early then. You can see he pinched it, didn't quite hit the apex of the right-hand side like Scotty did, and that's cost him a lot of time coming out of that corner. He was at 4/10 coming down the hill, and now he's at 2/10. So there's a lot of draft there, but also the difference in the exits from those corners too. Scott gets the power down very early and very smoothly.
Yeah, here we go. He's going defensive.
Yep.
And here's Scott with... No, not the crossover.
Yeah, no. He left the car, really smart there by Mueller. He left the car very central. He didn't go out wide to the apex. But here we go. James Scott is whipping out and having a look at it. Bottom screen, the action galore as well, viewers. We'll catch up on that shortly. But Ryan Mueller is doing everything he can to keep James Scott behind him as we're watching the Pelicans down the bottom screen as well, fighting it out there with Chase Douglas. Douglas on the inside of Peter Pab, following Stevie Banks through the corner, doing a stellar job there. And Banksy is putting the pressure on Troy Dooley as we speak as well. So there's a lot of battles going on down the bottom. But we have got 1.2. Watch the leaderboard, viewers. That leaderboard is the gap, 0.099. You can't be any closer. Any closer, he will be touching. He doesn't know which way to go because Ryan is putting a car in the middle of the track. He's trying to create his own space. Oh, both gone wide. Is he going to have a look? Not quite being able to slide cost him, but is he going to get the better exit here? Both of them took a really wide line through that corner. Both of them carried a lot of pace through there, but 1/10 difference at the moment. Here we go. James Scott under brakes. He's a weapon on this track under brakes, and he's got it done. Mueller's tucked it in underneath, trying to maintain cover. He has got the pass done, but it's not all over. Hopefully, James Scott is going to get the pressure of Mueller all the way through because you can see the first back marker coming already, and that's going to be critical. Oh, Ryan takes the late break. Will he be able to carry it through? Will the pace be enough? Oh, we've got Nielsen coming in on that battle as well. We've got Mueller coming side by side now. Got an excellent exit out of that corner. A little bit of contact. He's letting him know. They're both having a bit of a go here. He wants the track wide. He wants the track left. Under brakes coming down. Where's going to go? Mueller's on the inside. No. We've got the 2-1 car. Oh, he's just kept it off the line. I thought the back marker was going to come out in front. It was going to go Bazinga in the air. But Nielsen's coming behind these boys, and the battle's brought all 3 of them in now. 1/10, 2/10 behind, 3/10, and there's Nielsen. Mate, what a battle this is turning out to be. I'm telling you what, the back markers are fighting just as hard, but we just can't take our eyes off this at the moment.
Yeah, that was crazy. Poor Alan Mazzaroli looks in his mirror and sees, oh my God, and just has to throw the car, keep the car off the track. My word.
That was so close. That could have got ugly. He would have taken out the top 3 cars if he came on track then. But have a look at this. The pace difference at the moment. Scott has got the pace under brakes and he's getting under there, but Mueller is fighting his way back all the way through. Jesus, he just gave Nielsen a rhino plastic coming through there. He was that close that the Ford symbol spun around a few times.
Oh, Travis Daly going off, exit of 1.
Oh, well, yes, he is. Yeah, well, he is. He's hit the wall too. Contact, 3-way contact there. Nielsen's hit Mueller. Mueller's hit Scott. Oh, lucky that was clean. Scott's probably thinking, what the hell's going on here? Oh, he's even flashing the lights. Every trick in the book that you can use. I think that first contact then, James Scott probably thought that was Mueller's fault, but that was actually Nielsen pushing him into Scott then. But great little battle there. Bottom screen at the moment is going off its nut. Jace Douglas is having a battle there with Scotty Weston. Scotty Weston's on the back of Stevie Banks. So these boys have been battling it out like crazy too on the bottom screen. But at the top, it is all going for leather. 4/10 difference and a 3/10 to Nielsen. 1, 2, and 3. We're at the 10-minute mark. And it's been a spectacular race here at Red Bull Ring for the B feature tonight, which was going to be the B second, then the main, but we'll call it the B feature. Interesting lines now. Now that Mueller is behind James Scott, you can have a look a bit more at James Scott's race line as well. And breaking point. Oh, bottom screen. That went sideways then. Jace Douglas nearly lost it there as he got pressure behind with Weston hunting him down the main straight with the Pelicans.
Big wiggle for Mueller there. Yeah, I think Scott's going to be able to pull away now unless Mueller can have corner of his life right here and get closer in that slipstream.
Black and white flag for car 553 for leaving the track to gaining an advantage. 553 is... Was it 553? Who was it?
Yeah, it's Mueller.
Okay.
I wonder, the only thing that I saw that I can think of is he did go wide on the exit of one that helped him keep momentum and help him keep James Scott behind. So I think that's what it's for, but if it's not, I'm not sure then, because that's the only thing I saw.
I think you're on the money, mate. I think you're on the money. While we have a lull in the race, which is not really a lull, just me catching my breath, please like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons. This sort of stuff should be seen by more. Alex Azikas is having a bit of a battle here as well. Alex is having a cracking run tonight. He has got Blake Urquhart in front of him. Where is Brandon Levin after all that issues with the original? That's exactly what it was
20
for.
seconds.
Thank you, Mr. Barbs. Confirming that you are on the money there, mate.
Wow, I was actually right about something? Since when did that happen?
I see the jump on the back of Alex's car as he went over the sausages. Very unstable. Was there a bit of contact there? I'm not too sure. I think there was because that was just called in.
Yeah. There's definitely a bit of contact on the exit, that's for sure.
Yeah. As he's come across the top of that, maybe he's going to readdress it. I think he is readdressing it. Is he? It looks like he is. Yes, he is. He's readdressing it. Smart boy, smart boy. He knows that his car... Oh, maybe not readdressing it. Oh, we'll count that as a readdress.
Well, yeah. He didn't have a choice that time.
No, I didn't have a choice that time. Anyway, we'll leave that up to the boys downstairs. That's out of my my pay grade. Different currency altogether. But we are down to the last 6 minutes, and it has been absolutely spectacular. These boys have all been driving out of their skin. James Scott has finally got himself a 1 second gap on Mueller, which doesn't seem like a lot, but he's out of the tow at the moment, so that's a critical thing down the main straight and the back straight.
Yeah, considering that the race lead was under a 1/10 of a second for most of the first half of this race, I think a full second is basically an eternity compared to that.
Yeah, 100%. Bit of a cork in the bottle. Stevie Banks has got he's got a plethora of cars behind him at the moment. He's got Jace Douglas, Alex Azikas, Pete. Oh, he's also come back on the track. He's got Daly and he's got Brandon Levin. Oh, man. Levin has had some mega pace tonight, and he has been nobbled left, right, and centre. Let's have a look at that again, because I just missed that.
Yeah, I don't think it was just Cowie. I think both him and Daly were side by side in that incident when they went into the wall.
So he's
yeah. And nowhere for Travis to go. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so technically I was right.
How did he lose the rear end outwards? And they're both holding their brakes. but they're both still sliding and straight into Brandon Levin, who is going to be going, what do I need to do to get a clean race?
Yeah,
That was an unusual snap there from Cowie because it was like it was going out wide to the left, and then he just grabbed it and it just flicked him back to the inside, and it was all over Red Rover after that.
Yeah, and just a series of unfortunate events for Travis Daly and Brandon Levin, just nowhere to go.
Yeah, nowhere at all. Levin had some amazing pace tonight too. He was sitting all the way up in 5th place for qualifying, so it's unfortunate. Oh, that's how the cookie crumbles. That's racing for you, isn't it? It's just like everything else out there. You're on the road, you can be the best driver out there, but the people around you will affect your performance.
Yeah.
Mueller,
Sometimes sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Fortunately, Brandon Levin was the bug on this occasion.
yes, very much so, the bug. James Scott has got himself a 1.6 second lead at the moment. You can see here by Ryan Mueller following in 2nd place. Ryan Nielsen in 3rd after a battle that he was very, very close between the 3 of these. They've all 3 broken the toe now, so they've gapped it out, and the battle has sort of subsided a little bit. But then you've got the battles coming in the back of the pack. You've got Sinzikas here with Peter Pav behind him, and Scotty Weston hunting them down as well. Pav has turned around this race and got himself a good time. Johnny Gallen, Pro-Am tonight, is doing a awesome job. Awesome job.
Yeah, he's looking very good at completing the sweep here tonight.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely. At the moment, it's looking Scotty Weston, Mueller, Nielsen, Allen, and who is the AM there at the moment tonight? Can't quite tell. Scotty Weston, so it's a reverse. EWT partners, teammates have swapped across. Oh, over under. Bit of an effort there. Looks like Pavlovich is trying to get over under. He's got the pressure on the back of Tzidakis. Tzidakis' car is looking a lot better than Jace Douglas's car was looking in the first heat. Under brakes, Tzidakis takes him wide, leaves him out wide, doesn't leave him that much room, leaves him a shallow exit. I'm not sure how that will go. It didn't give Peter Pav the greatest exit either. It's given them both a fair bit of pace that they were short of, which is bringing them back onto Scotty Weston. Scotty Weston's now caught up to these guys with Troy Dooley.
Yeah, I think there actually might have been a little bit of contact there as they were getting ready to turn into the corner, because you see Alex was kind of, we call that in the States the Pruitt fade, where he kind of started defensive and then he just kind of slid over a little bit, nothing too untowards, nothing that would get him a penalty, but just slid over just a bit. And the two kind of rubbed a little bit right as they were about to turn in for the hairpin.
Just enough to unbalance both the cars. We're watching James Scott at the moment, viewers. He's down there at the moment. I'm not sure if it's last lap or not. We're not sure. It's because it's 1 second left. He's the race leader. He's just gone out there the last few laps and just tore it up out there with a 2.87 second gap. And the back of the pack, the mid pack, is just all the action is tonight. It is crazy out there. We've got Pavlovich and Suzuka still battling it out. As I've got the bottom screen, I've got James Scott, Ryan Mueller, and Nielsen is having a late charge on the back of Mueller. Oh, Pav and Suzuka still going for it. Also, the battle behind them, Weston and Daly and Dooley at the moment too. All right, we're about to tick over the last second. Are we in the final lap? It's still not. James Scott's coming through the back.
What a crossover! What a crossover!
Oh, that's getting hairy. That's getting hairy. Here we go. The race is finished by the look of it. There's no white flag. Looks like James Scott's going to cross the line. Is James Scott crossed the line? He is. He is the winner of the race. as he comes across the line, taking
that
out
just-
Heat 2. Scott is
And that
taking
just-
that through.
Sorry to cut you off, Steve, but that cost Scott Weston the AM win. Now it's Mason Martin taking home the AM win tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Ryan Mueller second as he comes across the line. Ryan Nielsen in third. Scott's done the treble. He's done a cracking job there to take it all the way through. Johnny Gowland has done an epic job as well there. As you can see, Scott doing his burnouts. He had no competition there tonight. Once he got into free air, it was an absolute weapon.
Wow.
You're going for it. Whew. Where did they all end up? That was just cars everywhere in the end. The driving was absolutely unbelievable tonight. No safety cars, mate.
No, but we didn't need them. This was incredible. The first one was, solid, but that second race, boy, my goodness.
Yeah, it was pretty wicked. But here we are, ladies and gents. The feature race tonight was won by James Scott, taking it out with a 3.5 second deficit. In second place, Ryan Mueller, with the 3.5 deficit from PER. Ryan Nielsen takes third place. So cracking drive there from Ryan. Good to see him up the pointy end. Fourth place, Will Buchanan. Fifth place, John Gallen. Sixth place, Lukey Page. Seventh place, Shax Nova. Eighth place, Johnny Benash. Ninth place, Stevie Blanks. And 10th place, Blake Urquhart. Pelicans have set that all on fire. Jace Douglas from Murray Performance in 11th. 12th place, Alex Azikas from Murray Performance. Peter Pav from PER in 13th place. Great battle between those boys tonight all the way through. In 14th place, Pete Sattler. In 15th place, Mason Martin from PER. 16th place, Troy Dooley from Performance Racing. In 17th place, Timmy Miles from SRB. 18th place, Geordie Williams, and 19th place, Scotty Weston from EWT. 20th place, Jacob Trainer from SRB. Brett Taylor, our resident leader at the moment, has lost his top step in the AMS. He's in 21st place for EWT. Chris Tomlin from LCA Esports in 22nd. Brandon Levin, unfortunately, he was the bug on the windscreen tonight. Unfortunately, 2 incidents cost him some mega points in 23rd place for Team SRW Motorsports. 24th place, Martin Lipsky from Tulip Racing. 25th place, Andy Cower from Performance Racing. 26th place, Stevie Banks from PER. 27th place, Aaron Smith. In 28th place, Travis Daly from M1 and Robbie Baxter from X Cross. I can't remember the name. 30th place, Alan Mazzaroli from Tulip Motorsports. And tonight we had great pleasure. The team downstairs, Kev Wakefield in the safety car, who did 13 laps during the pre-warm-up. Greg Barber, our race director, and Tyson McAvoy, our race steward tonight. Thank you to the boys down there. What a bit of racing out there. These boys put on a show as usual and tore our voices apart like crazy. Wow, look how busy that room is. All right, let's get these interviews going because these boys are all going to fall asleep on us, aren't they? So I'm assuming that who is our... So we've got Mason Martin as the AM. We've got Johnny Gallen as the Pro-Am. Then we've got Ryan Nielsen in third. We've got Ryan Mueller in the second and James Scott as the winner. So let's bring Mason Martin in here. Mason, how you doing, mate? How's it going?
Yeah, good.
How was it out there tonight? What did you think of the Redbull ring, mate?
Yeah, it's a good track. Lots of good overtaking corners.
Yep. Any bumping and grinding with other cars?
A little bit in the first race, but it's racing. The second race was a lot cleaner, which is good.
Yep. And you got yourself now that's the second win in a row, 2 weeks in a row, isn't it?
I think yes.
Yeah, I think we had mic issues with you last time round. So some cracking performances out there, mate. How are you liking the V8 supercar?
Yeah, it's probably my favourite car to drive.
The hardest car at iRacing is your favourite car to drive. I like that, mate. You do like a challenge.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, you've got some good experience around you. The boys all treating you well and giving you heaps of tips.
Yeah, the team's been awesome this season. They've been helping heaps and giving me some setups and advice.
Yep. How's the advice going? Is it easy to take, or is it, mate, I can do better than that, or is it? How are you working with them?
Yeah, most of the advice is good. Some's a
Yep.
bit hard to understand.
Yep.
Although it's mostly good.
Excellent. Have you learning how to set up the car, or are you just focusing on driving and feeling the car?
I just focus on driving it and feeling it. I
Excellent.
don't really change the setups.
Excellent. So whatever they boys give you, you go with it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Excellent, mate. Do you know who gets Mr. Martin out on track and who supports the team?
Pardon? Say that again.
Do you know who gets you out on track and supports the team, like your sponsors and stuff?
Yeah, for the team, Lake Edge, Dubby, Track Racer, One Shot Pest Management, and my personal sponsors, Mobile One and Ampol.
Excellent work, mate. Congratulations on another win. I hope all your mates and family are watching. I haven't seen them cheering them on, so tell them to pull the finger out. They should be out on the stream and screaming and yelling like crazy. Congratulations, Zoot. We'll see you again next week.
Thanks. See ya.
Take care, brother. That was Mini Martin, as they call him in the team. And our next position is Mr. John Gallen, isn't it? Whoa, who do you want to interview, mate, tonight?
I think I'll go ahead and interview John since I usually take care of the Pro-Am guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome him back to the booth after some really good driving the last few weeks. Got rid of some of the hoodoo, got himself in the Pro-Am championship position, nearly got himself up on the podium, up the top end as well. Mr. Jonathan Gallen, how are you, buddy? And Mr. Watson's got mega questions for you.
Oh, I'm super good, thanks, Steve. Good to hear from you. About time I got in here.
Well done, mate.
Cheers.
Yeah, you were absolutely dominant tonight. Like, you rolled off and had some mega pace from the get-go. This track must really suit your driving style then, huh?
Yeah, I've always liked the old Redbull ring. Just me and it seemed to blend. And yeah, it was really, really good.
Yeah, and we saw you up there having some great battles there with some of the other pro guys. Like last week's winner, Will Buchanan, you and him were throwing haymakers at each other pretty much all night long.
Yeah, that was fun. There was a couple of spots there where I'm like, oh, he's braking a little bit earlier than where I like, but I'll show me nose. But no, just to keep it clean and tidy. Like I'm not fighting Will. He's in the pro class. I'm Pro-Ams. I just didn't want to jeopardise both our races, and I wanted to come away from Redbull with a couple of wins.
Yeah, and you know it's good momentum for you. We were talking about it earlier during the race that your luck has been pretty well not in your favor. So to get the sweep tonight and continuing a good run of form, how's that feel just to get back to a good run of performance?
Yeah, feels good. Yeah, I've had a shocker start of the season. Couple of tracks I wasn't familiar with and enjoying it. But Red Bull Rings, it's always got my heart. So I had to perform strong, and once I threw it up there in the quali there, I was like, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good here. And I knew the race set was it was very dominant because I ran a lot of that in the practice session earlier, and just it was really good. Just made a couple of small tweaks for me that suits me, and tried to share it with the team, and some of them enjoyed it, some of them don't, and yeah, happy days. I'll take a double win. It's unfortunate about Urquhart. I wanted him in front of me to get a bit of a break on that championship.
Yeah, but hey, it was an awesome run for you tonight. Any sponsors, plugs, and shout outs you'd like to give?
Yeah, first off, I'd like to thank SRW for the league that they're throwing. Yeah, all in behind the scenes, race control, they do an outstanding job. It's hard at times. We know what it's like. You guys for the broadcast, you and Steve, kicking goals. And a big, massive shout out to the team at PR. Yeah, couldn't do it without the boys. Yeah, it's unbelievable the team that we have. Lake Edge Holiday Units down at Burra Lake, New South Wales. So if you want to have a break, have a chill, see Steve. He'll sort you out. And a big thanks to Major's Garage for the awesome setup that we ran tonight. It was really great. One Shot Pest Management, Track Racer, 8 Rivers Photography for the photography that we have on our Facebook page, and our partner W Energy Drinks, and all my fans and people who sort of want to follow me. Yeah, big shout out to those guys. Can't do it without yous.
Alrighty, well, we appreciate you, Jonathan, and hopefully we're talking to you again next week.
Yeah, we'll see how we go. I don't even know what the track is.
I
That makes two
don't
of us.
know either, mate. I didn't know what today's was. I put Hungaroring on it in the broadcast, but
Yeah,
mate,
right.
cracking effort. Good to see the pace back in the car and you enjoying life out on the track again, mate. Got rid of some of the hoodoo. We won't jinx you. Won't mention it too much because we know we got the bad luck moz when it comes to that sort of stuff. Congratulations, dude.
Thanks.
And
thanks,
hopefully
guys.
hopefully see you back next week.
Yeah, we'll see how we go. We'll see how wet Redbull ring goes on Thursday night for vets. Interesting.
Love it. Love it. All right, good luck, buddy. Good luck with that one.
Thank you all.
Yes. All right, ladies and gents, we've got 3 more to go. We'll rush through. We get 9:30 already. What? But anyway, we'll go through, and we've got Ryan Nielsen, who has been having some amazing pace of late and getting up and amongst the big boys at the top end of town. Hasn't always had all the luck as well, but spectacular drive tonight. And up at the pointy end, Mr. Nielsen, how you going, mate? How was the race tonight?
Yeah, thanks. It was good. Bit of action in race 1, and it was a bit quieter in race 2. But I had the advantage starting off pole, so made the most of it, I guess.
You did some cracking pace of late, but your luck hasn't been probably the best of luck out there. What do you bring it down to? Just your pace is coming to a point where you got so much faster, and you're sort of like in that zone where you're not sort of used to the guys around you.
Yeah, I'd agree. I've sort of made pretty steady improvements on my pace lately, and I'm finding myself up the front a bit more. I've probably suffered some poor results because I probably haven't been racing as smart as I should have. I've probably been battling a bit too much. But like race 2 tonight, tried to play it a bit smarter, sort of let James go, and just trying to hold on to third, and I was able to do that. So yeah, just a learning curve, really.
Yeah, it looks like it out there, and you can see that your pace is like you've got some good raw pace at the moment, and it just looks like you just need to get settled, get used to that pace. You know, when you feel like you're driving really, really fast, and then what it does, it makes you a bit more erratic, and then when it feels like you're still fast, the times are good, but it feels like you're driving slower. That's sort of like the sort of bit you're looking for right now, where you're sort of settled into the pace and the groove. But mate, keep going. You're doing a spectacular job out there. The battles were pretty cool. You could see Nielsen, you could see Scott Mueller in front of you battling around, and it brought you in onto that one. And then you were the third battle in that one as well. There was a bit of contact at one point when all 3 of you sort of went bang, 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 concertina into each other. We didn't know what was going to happen at our end. But how did it feel be that close to those guys at the front for those few laps?
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. Yeah, I was trying to be smart about it and hoping I could just let them battle and sort of sneak through. But they kept it pretty tidy. The heart was pumping pretty hard. I was thinking, I could zoom through here and look like a hero. but it didn't really eventuate. But I was able to sort of stick with him at the end, which I was pretty happy with. All things considered, because those guys are super fast.
Fine margin between looking like a hero and feeling like a zero. So you've got to get it really, really right. And those margins will get easier as you start feeling better with that pace. But mate, cracking bit of work out there. I know you're still listed on the system as privateer. Who supports you out there, mate, and gets you out on track?
So recently, I've got invited to join a team, so shout out to the guys at Banter Alliance Racing Bar. They welcomed me in and got me up to speed with the team and got me a pretty cool looking livery. So I guess thanks to those guys as of late. Yeah.
Excellent, mate. Well, great cracking bit of work, mate. I did notice the new livery. You're just going to change your STK to privateer to BAR and get me the logo as well.
Yes, I'll do that. I will sort that out. Yeah.
No, you're all good, mate. You're all good. Look, it's good to see you at the pointy end, mate. You're cracking work out there, and it sounds like you're having a bit of fun out there too. So, congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you up in the booth a bit more often as the racing continues.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, take care, Mr. Nielsen.
Thanks.
All right, ladies and gents, we've got the red PR car out there, or the red highlighted car out there from Mr. Ryan Mueller out there, who showed some incredible pace tonight, some great battling all the way through. Mr. Mueller, how are you, mate? How was that out there? And how much of a weapon is this guy in front of you? Once he gets in front into clean air, he's a hard man to catch, isn't he?
Yeah, I need to figure out what nitrous he's running in those tires of his. But yeah, it was not too bad. We were nowhere near where I wanted to be tonight. I wanted to be a lot quicker than that. But yeah, it was pretty fun having a bit of a battle.
Yeah, it seemed that his gain on you was under brakes, and some of the corner exit speed, like the power down early, was pretty remarkable that he gets out of corners. So I'm not sure if that's a setup thing or a diff thing or what it is out there that you boys can do anymore, because I haven't driven this. Actually, haven't driven this V8 in competition at all, so I wouldn't be able to tell you that side of it. But do you think it's a setup tweak, something that you guys are just sort of still battling with?
Oh, 100%. I feel really comfortable with what we're driving at the moment. There's just those little things that end up making the most time more than the big changes that we need to figure out. But yeah, there's definitely different gear ratios going around as we've seen, and not sure what else it is, but I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually.
Look, it all takes time, different levels. These guys, Scott's probably got a different level of team working around him as well too, being in the pro leagues and stuff like that. Not that you guys are far behind that at the moment. You guys are all firing on all cylinders and doing a spectacular job at it, mate. Fantastic battling there. You were out in front of him there, and you used every part of the road and as centre of the road wherever you could to stop him from passing. How hard was it to keep him behind you?
I wasn't really too stressed. I think I back myself when I'm in a battle. I can hold my own and make sure the car behind can't get past. But yeah, I got a warning for gaining an advantage, which I'm still trying to figure out what that was about. So
I think it was the first corner. You went out wide before the hot dogs. But Scott was a little bit more on the inside, but I'm not sure. We'll watch it back. I think that's where it was, but we caught it on the broadcast, so you'll be able to see it. I think he just went a little bit too wide. I think that's why it was only a warning rather than a penalty. But cracking bit of work out there, mate. Cracking bit of pace. It looks like you're bringing Mr. Gallen up the pointy end as well, which is good to see. He's got a bit of form, and the Pelicans are firing everywhere. So you guys have had 3 Pelicans tonight. I think this is probably the first time we've had a team get the AMs, the Pro-Am, and you didn't win the Pro, but you're on the podium for the Pro. So that's a sensational job at PR. Whatever you guys are doing at the moment around as a team, you're doing a cracking job.
Yeah, we're slowly getting the young Mace. He's done a really good job. He's only just joined, and this is his first league he's done, and I think he's leading the AM Championship, I believe now, which
Yeah, I think
is
so.
really good. And he's not too far off the pace. He's a little go-kart rocket, that guy. But yeah, Gal was really good tonight. I told him to sit behind me in quali, and I tried to get a toe off Jax up the front. So we did that, and I came over the line. I thought my lap was good, and then he jumped me by about 1,000th, and I was like, oh, I've actually got to drive a bit harder here. I don't want Gal to beat me. But yeah, we're all going really well. We're figuring out setups more and more every week. Like probably this week was probably the most off we've been, but apart from that, we've been progressing really well as a team.
Well, cracking bit of work out there, mate. Who gets Mr. Mueller out on track and supports the team and yourself?
I'd like to thank everyone at PR for their ongoing support. Lakehead Holiday Units, Majors Garage for the awesome setups, One Shot Pest Management, Track Racer, 8 Rivers Photography, our partner W Energy Drinks, and my dad for the new shifter that's on the way. So hopefully that picks me up a couple of tents. That would be nice.
Nice work, nice work. Great job, mate. Excellent work out there. I'm sure we'll be speaking to you next week again. Congratulations, and I hope the rest of the season goes your way.
Cheers, guys.
Take care, brother. Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, when you're the winner by a clear margin like that, you don't get much TV time. You get to wait till the very, very end of all the interviews, and he's probably half asleep by now. But, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the room, James Scott, taking out the Warren Brown V8 Supercar Championship at the Redbull Ring. Mr. James, how you doing, mate? James Scott. I'm swapping your name around now. How are you doing, Mr.? Oh, God, I'm losing it, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Yourself?
Oh, no, yeah, it's been a big day, man. It's been a big day, and it's come to the end, and I'm starting to mix names up. I was calling Mr. Watson, Mr. James before, and everything like that. Mate, you didn't have it all your own way tonight. The boys put the elbows out and made it hard to pass, but once you're out in the clean air, you just exuded dominance. You exit out of the corners, mate, and under brakes, you're just so bloody powerful.
Yeah, no, the car felt pretty decent tonight, especially in the first race. You know, sort of you could, look after the tyre from get go, and sort of keep it good. Whereas the second race, yeah, the car still felt pretty good in the second race, but had to battle, and that uses up a fair bit of tyre, so probably didn't feel quite as good. But yeah, no, it was really quite gripped up and well balanced tonight.
Yeah. I was hoping it was going to be a reverse top 10, but Cowie sort of stuffed that up a bit. We won't bury him too much because he's probably in the corner sucking his thumb right now. But I was really looking forward to the reverse top 10 and watching you come through, because this is not an easy track to pass with the crowds, is it? Especially the first few laps until everyone sort of settles.
Yeah, no, it is quite difficult to pass. The straights are long, but they're just not quite long enough to get a run. The reverse top 10 would have been pretty interesting, but glad I had an early night. Got a lot of work to do, so glad I can go and get that done. And so that early night worked out well.
But yeah, it's probably good for me too, mate. I'm battling a cold. I'll be getting rug myself up and curl up to bed soon too. But mate, cracking bit of work out there. We're gonna have to season 4. We've got some big plans for next year. Hopefully, we'll get some more weapons out there to battle it with. I know that Leonard just messaged me the other day saying sorry he's had to miss a few races because of real life, which sucks. But it's the way it is. He'll probably be back into the back end of the season, which is a couple more rounds, actually. But I think you've finally got this sewn up as well, mate. Who gets Mr. Scott out on track and supports you, mate?
Just the usual. Thanks to all the guys at the Chiefs. Aussie Broadband, Westfield, Logitech G, and the guys that run that. That's awesome. You guys each and every week for the broadcast. I know it's a big commitment that you guys put in throughout the week. So, and with other series that you guys run, it's awesome. And yeah, race control and all those people that help on the night, it's awesome. And well done to everyone else for the wins and the other categories, classes.
So how's we haven't had a chat about the Chiefs for a while. How's life in the Big Chiefs now? You've been there now for nearly 12 months. What's future plans with those guys? Are they going to branch out into different racing? What have they got? What have they got you lined up for?
Probably ask me again in, I don't know, early next year. It's I haven't really discussed it yet, to be honest. It's
Yep.
you know, it's sort of every series is slowly wrapping up as it comes to the end of the year, and there's a nice bit of off season. You know, around Christmas, early January. So yeah, I'm sure we'll put our heads together and see what we can come up with for that. And for moving into 2026. So yeah, absolutely no idea yet. But no, it's been good. It's obviously great to represent such a large esports organization, which is moving into the IRacing scene, which is, you know, more teams there are, the better. So yeah,
100%.
hopefully we can look to grow, you know, potentially racing some other disciplines with either additional drivers or, you know, some of the guys that are there already. But yeah, no, it's been good.
That's excellent to hear, mate. Well, I know that me and you have talked about GT3. We've our GT3 on a Sunday at the moment is going along. We haven't got it live broadcast yet, but we will be broadcasting it live for 2026, and that's going to be a pretty spectacular series with what we've got planned. So I'm hoping to get maybe a Big Chief and a partner out there with you, mate, for the GT3s as well. So it should be pretty good. Anyway, mate, I'll let you go. You finally got to go home early, and we don't want to keep you up late again by me flapping my gums. So congratulations and well done, and see you next week, buddy.
Champion, thanks, mate.
Cheers, man. Take care. Ladies and gentlemen, that was James Scott, who took out the Warren Brown V8 Supercar Championships Round 6. Stellar drive there, but didn't have it all his own way. The boys behind him were battling like crazy. It was an epic fight there. Mr. Watson, any last words about tonight's experience? Because my voice is absolutely cooked. There were some amazing close door-to-door battles tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think there's anything to add. Just let the racing speak for itself. You know, that watching Scott come through the field and that absolute battle, that brawl we saw between him, Mueller, and Nielsen there was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was great work. It's good to see Nielsen at the pointy end and get himself a good team. I didn't snap him up quick enough, obviously. But you know what? Great bit of fun out there. We are out. Where are we next week? Let me just have a quick look. I should have done that while I was... Where are we? Oh, the Sashin Ring. So it's not a regular V8 supercar track, but it's going to give us a bit of fun. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be cracking. But look, viewers, it's the start of the week. We are having a blast. We are here nearly every night. So come and join us tomorrow night for the mozaracing Super Formula Light Series. We are at round 6. So we've only got 3 more races to go for each of the series. So not including this week, 3 more weeks after this week. And then we are almost at the Christmas part of the year. On Thursday night, we've got the GR86s. Again, if you like tonight's Super Sprint, you'll definitely love the Super Sprint that we have in the GR86s. That is gaining momentum every season. It's going absolutely crazy. And it's good to see the high numbers in all our series. And then Sunday night is the GT3 series. We had, for a non-broadcast series, it's had 20 cars in there, and you would have got to see me hit the walls again and not finish another race, which is starting to be a bit of a pattern. But anyway, ladies and gents, thank you for joining us. Please like and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you can see when we're on track next. It doesn't cost any money, but it would be fantastic to get these boys more viewers, more bums on seats watching them do what they do, because they do a fantastic show, and without the drivers we would be absolute numpties here in the room just talking about nothing. So please thank them. Also, while you're out there, let's have a quick wave out to all our sponsors, the gents at Grim Industries doing the V8 coffee table. It's not just V8s anymore. They're doing Aston Martins, Ferraris, Jag engines, McLaren engines. It is amazing what they're doing, and they're hitting the market with an amazing force, doing all spectacular things. Thank you very much to Shun Scenery for being involved with us and supporting us all the way through. Night Shift Collection for supporting us as well. The boys down at Phoenix Driver Development, if you've got a V8 team and you want to help progress through the ranks, you get one-on-one training or team training with those boys and setups as well. So reach out to Laz and Rian through Facebook and see how they can best help you. And mozaracing for being on board for 2025 for all our streams and our Super Formula Light Series on Wednesday night. But we can't go past the legends that are Warren and Brown Tools. They are some amazing people out there that have been supporting us through thick and thin, and come and support them like they support us. Go out and reach out to their web stores. They've always got specials and spectacular things out there that the viewers can buy. Thank you very much to Cobes in the background, Mr. Watson as well. It's been a stellar night. Thank you from me, and thank you for the viewers for joining us for another epic night of V8 Supercars. See you all tomorrow night for the Formula Super Lights brought to you by Moser Racing, and stay safe, and we'll chat soon.